Welcome back to another episode of Exotic Industries. This time I should have drill fluid again, so hopefully the copper production has started up a bit. It's still not enough probably, so maybe I can look at what I can do to improve the lubricant production. Can't use productivity here. Maybe I need to just build more of these machines on the other side. Not sure whether this will work. I might just try this and see where the things need to end up. Because I only need 2 of these outputs eventually. I think this should work somehow. Okay, I guess the heat is already good enough, and then I need to insert the lubricant distillate. But I'm not sure if that might not be enough at some point, and I need to improve how I produce the lubricant distillate. There will be the inserter for the coke. I think this is coke. Coal coke. And I will use a tunnel there and there. Now everything should be connected. This is working, it's just not throwing the coal coke out. Still need power for the inserters. And I guess the lubricant distillate is not enough, which I need to fix somehow. I guess this same process is happening on the left. Right there. Might just walk there and try to fix that. One problem might be if the heavy oil is full, but the current problem is that there is not enough heavy oil distillate, which is still because there is not enough medium oil distillate. Which is because I don't have enough residual oil, apparently. I might just increase the limit of this again. Which will only work for a short while, but I can produce solid fuel from petroleum. Maybe if it is over a certain amount. Still have one wire. Yeah, I might just set that limit even higher than this. Maybe not. No, maybe just at 21,000. And then I need to, set a number there. And say 21,000 over. And this will produce solid fuel from petroleum gas. And I wonder whether this should have priority over the other things, which I might do by sending it over this way. Maybe even with the balancer, so it might just fill the whole belt. And this needs productivity as well. At least now more of the residual oil is produced. And maybe I shouldn't use up the residual oil just like this. Yes, this will also help if I stop that. So I should send some residual oil to the cracking process. Might just do that like this. And then I have energy weapons damage 2 researched, which is nice. And this will be limited. But I don't have enough red wire. I might just make some. It's not too difficult actually. I thought it might have certain requirements, like in other playthroughs I need insulated wire or something. But I might be lacking pumps from now on. And for pumps I need steel beams as well. So only if the residual oil is more than, let's say, 10,000. Only then will I produce solid fuel from it. And I guess there was just some remaining residual oil in this pipe somehow. At least right now it doesn't fulfill this condition. It would be nice to just pump this out, but I don't have an additional pump. I might just leave this working for a while. Or what would happen if I just disconnected that? I wonder why there's 1.5k residual oil in this pipe. Is it basically underground? Between the pipe to grounds? But I think it shouldn't hurt to connect that and just wait for this to be burned. At least I have light oil again, and I should have some lubricant distillate again, even if it's getting used up quite quickly. The lubricant is non-zero. I want to also check if I have enough of the drill fluid now. Still quite low. Might just make a second one. So I don't know if the lubricant might not be enough to support 2, but at least if there are peaks of lubricant, then I can consume them. But I guess lubricant is also necessary for other things, so I shouldn't try to use up too much of it. But having more copper would be helpful. Also have a bunch of stuff in the car, but I might just leave it there for now and now try to work on some defenses. Ouch. So now I know the hitbox of the Roboport. Still get some of the yellow inserters over here, which is actually nice. I might use those for gun turrets. For getting ammo into gun turrets. I think they don't need to be too fast. And laser turrets should be down there. Not sure what the issue is, maybe steel beams. That's true. Not sure what to do about steel beams, maybe the iron is the bottleneck. Not enough steel ingots. Not enough of this iron mix. Yeah, I suppose the iron crushing is the problem. And at some point this will be more. Maybe when the drill fluid goes up again. Only one of these is supported at the moment. Sometimes the others also work for a bit. I wonder why the drill fluid first flows to this place and not to that one. Because this would be the shortest connection. I think the pipes sort of still work like what you have first built gets priority. Which is a bit weird, but I guess it will be solved in 2.0. Now there's too much petroleum gas. Maybe one of these solid fuel producers is not enough. Eventually I might even have to burn the solid fuel if there is too much of it. Or I need to be exact with which of these machines is allowed to run and produce it. But for now I will try to work on defenses and maybe killing the biter nest. Might also start with killing the small nest. Or just building some defenses downwards. So this will be the wrong direction for the belt. So I will remove these two things from the blueprint. But I want to be always where the power pole or the pylon is, the big electric pole. Okay, and now this can basically be copied. And just placed down. And eventually I will remove these other turrets back there when the new ones are definitely built. And also I will place some laser turrets behind them maybe later if that feels necessary. So I might want to start with this small nest just over here. Might try my laser turret creeping method. And also building this actually. Just as a defense backup. Maybe I don't have the yellow inserters yet, or do I have them in storage? Let's see. Oh yes, I just wondered because this moved there, so I always looked at this left side. So it's quite bad that it's not just in one row, I think, that I have to look to the right, and if less things get shown, then one thing that was previously shown on the left gets shown on the right. I guess the new logistics display will be a bit better in Factorio 2.0. So let's just try getting this big electric pole on the hotbar somewhere instead of the rails, maybe. This is dangerous. And I might just try getting some of these defenses on here. Laser turret. Also ammo. And gun turret. Okay, what happens if I place this a little bit further away? Nothing really happens, actually. Not yet, at least. Okay, now something happens. Oh, they are crab-like. Didn't really notice that before. Now there are bigger crabs. Oh crap. So how about I use this kind of power pole? They seem to have a bigger shell. Medium biter. Is this a medium biter? Crab-like creature. So the laser turrets seem to have gotten attacked a bit. Oh, this is a big one. So I guess I killed some nests. And I hope they don't come back. And I guess we are not in early versions of Factorio where I can just place a power pole here, so no nest will respawn. Not sure how the evolution and expansion factors are. I think I might look at the watch. There is the evolution factor, but expansion is something different. So this was one nest. The other nest might be kind of more difficult. Maybe I need to wait for having cannon turrets then. Building cannon shells might be difficult. Let's just go up and see what I need to do here. There's one belt missing. They are building a few things, but I will just help them. Well, this one had to fly all the way back now because I took its work away. So I wonder how close I want to get to these biters up there. Can't even see them yet. But it would be nice to have a radar. But when I have a radar, I will also try to build a bunch of laser turrets, just in case. And some gun turrets. I don't know how attractive these radars are for biters. So now I can investigate them. There are these crab-like biters or small snapper. Good to know. I guess they are new. I wonder whether they belong to Exotic Industries or if I have some other mod on that I don't really remember. And sadly, this nest is also quite close to the other one, so if I kill this one, I might have to deal with the other one as well. At least most of this has been built by now. Sadly, they didn't choose to build these substations yet. I don't know if there's no connection. Oh, it's because the robopods aren't powered. And now they are hanging around there. That's a problem. I guess I will first just continue building this defense blueprint. With some of these biters attacks I just survived, I think 4 turrets might not be good enough. But maybe they will disperse a bit or attack in lower numbers. If they were a bit more intelligent, they could definitely beat me. What I could do is just bend to the left here. And maybe the bus will have to do the same thing, or maybe even bend earlier and just not have to go anywhere near the biters. And also there's this big forest and this little forest, so it would be nice to just go through to the left of that and maybe go back to the left with the bus. There's another special thing, maybe. So as I said, yeah, I will just build the defense structure going to the left. Kill some trees. I'm stuck in a tree. Can't really see much here, but I guess most things can be done. If I want to build more laser turrets here, then that might be a problem. I might just move those or remove those. About this. Maybe now I could do another little blueprint with 2 of those together. And I will remove the laser turrets. And maybe this as well. Just have everything from the lowest turret to the uppest turret. Is uppest a word? I don't know. Okay, now I will go to the left and build that other thing. And I might even try to bend up right there, I don't know. So if I build these defenses probably right here, it might be too close. I'm not sure. Might have to build a lot more turrets then. There are a bunch of things in the way. I think I killed the wrong tree. Now it has to live with that while being dead. I think I might also just move a little bit further to the left. I'm not sure if I want that. I might just do that. Then I don't have to deal with the danger of being closer to the biters. Still stuck in a tree or something. Okay, next. So I will just make a tunnel here for now. Okay, and now that I have built these, this actually aligns perfectly, sort of. Guess I have to move this a bit again. I think I placed them incorrectly. Okay. I might just remove the connection now and have a splitter here. And remove all of these fuel items. All of those that I can remove. And maybe just have a logistic chest there. And throw some stuff in there. I think this should be there. And this can be removed, and then the next ones will again be in this blueprinted pattern. One problem might be also that the robots can't reach this place, so I will continue building roboports along the defensive lines. One problem is, of course, also if the shape of the base is concave. I guess I will need roboports on each of these. Or can I have them every 3? Maybe every 3 of these defensive blocks. And one in the middle, basically. Don't know where exactly the middle is. Might be either of those places. Let's just pretend to build a bunch of belts as a measurement tool. Then I will compare this. I think there are 2. So 6 belts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is now exactly in the middle. These are 13 blocks exactly. Then a roboport and then another 13 blocks. Or are there 13? Aren't they 11? I think they are 11. Yeah, I think 11. 6 plus the 5 gaps. But there the problem is the connection in between. Might also just have roboports on each of them. Then maybe that would be overkill with roboports. Especially here, maybe I might need that. Because I only have 2 of those modules. But I think that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching.